For many, the holiday season is all about traditions, doing the familiar things, decorating the house, making the cookies, maybe revisiting those classic books and stories.
Yeah, the story of Santa is such a popular one and so much history and lore around it. Our next guest took that and is creating a series of stories for all of us to enjoy. Joe Guthrie is a Michigan author. Last year, he released book 1 of the Grandfather Christmas series called The Journey. The second book now is out, ironically called The First Christmas. So, Joe, welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's good to be back. Good to see you too.
Absolutely. So let's talk about this series. Let's give us a little bit of a background of the first book, and then we can move on to book number 2.
Sure. Yeah, the first book, which came out last year, the name of the series is Grandfather Christmas, the Secret Scrolls collection, and that first book is called The Journey. And The Journey is about the trip that St. Nicholas's parents go on north. They leave him as a young child, and they go on this trip north to where they end up at the North Pole to kind of create everything that we know to be legendary and true of Christmas, and get that built before he then arrives to them, which is what the second book is about.
Of course, the second book, The First Christmas, got it, is about, we're actually celebrating the day.
Yeah. The second book, they came with The First Christmas. It's to celebrate, Santa's first Christmas, obviously with a focus on, the true meaning of Christmas, which is the real first Christmas. But this book really focuses on Santa's first Christmas and what his parents, himself, and his new wife, along with, of course, the elves and the reindeer and all those exciting things, do to create in the year leading up to the first Christmas. So it's kind of that whole year that they spend together building, what we get to celebrate every year with Santa.
Wonderful. So talk to us about the why. What inspired you to write these books?
My daughter did originally, asking a lot of questions. And so I was really inspired to kind of put together an airtight story about the origins of Christmas. I feel like we all know so much, but when it comes down to the really tough, nitty-gritty questions that you can get asked, it's like, where does that come from? So that kind of stirred up the idea. But then once I kind of grabbed a hold of that, where I really pivoted with it was to try to make sure that I emphasize, the importance of selflessness and selfless giving, joy, family, all the things that I think most of us hold so true to ourselves when we do celebrate Christmas every year.
I love that. It's an airtight story. I like that.
I'm sticking to it.
It's airtight.
It's pretty airtight. You got to keep those kids believing. So
right?
That's really my purpose, is to help kids believe longer, right? Because it's with the way things are now and so much information out there. I don't know that it's quite Google proof, but it's probably pretty close.
I love that.
Pretty close.
Well, you're a Michigan author, though. Did you work Michigan communities into this?
I did. Yeah. What was really great about it, and it was important to me to have it be a Michigan-based project. So I worked with Mission Point Press out of Traverse City as the publisher, and they've just been absolutely wonderful to work with. And then I also had a couple of longtime friends who I'd known just from other jobs and in different industries. One as the designer, and then one actually as kind of someone who helped me edit the book to kind of get it ready fully. And of course, my daughter was a great contributor. And then the illustrator, who is also from Michigan, Northern Michigan, a wonderful young guy, 18. His name's Shay Gall. I just can't say enough good about him, and each submission he makes, the book just gets better and better. He's working on some future books right now, and there's just some really great stuff in store. There's no doubt about it.
Wonderful. Well, Joe, congratulations on book number 2. Where can we find this one?
You can find it it's on Amazon, so you can find book 1 and 2 on Amazon. It's also available with Kindle. But you can go to grandfatherchristmas.com and go to the order page, and you can choose to order from Amazon. There's another link, and then also direct from me, so you can choose any way to do it, and we'll make sure we get that to you way before Christmas.
There you go. All right. Well, we appreciate you being here. As he said,
all right,
head to the website right there, grandfatherchristmas.com, to learn more, to get, if you don't have it, book 1 and now book 2, The First Christmas. We'll be right back.